Hey YouTube, Miss Kagome here again, and it's about 10 o'clock in good old Beaufort, North Carolina. And let me just apologize ahead of time for all this smiling that I'm doing right now. I don't know what in the world. Every time I get on here to try to make a video, I just start smiling and cheesing for no good reason. But I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But as you can see, it gets kind of big and it lasts for a while, but I'll try to contain it as much as possible this trip. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about is actually the country folk, things that go on in the country and things that you hear about going on in the country or whatnot. Okay, so like I know that probably none of you know where Beaufort, North Carolina is. All of you have probably heard of Beaufort, South Carolina, but not Beaufort, North Carolina. And usually when I tell somebody where I'm from, they just automatically assume that I'm like super country, backwoods country, and they hear my voice and it's like, oh yeah, that's a country girl right there. But you know, I am country, but I'm not like backwoods hillbilly country. And I'm sure there's some hillbilly somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe this is like modern day country, which is good enough for me. Anyways, I wanted to just talk about some stuff that you do see in the country and some stuff that I've heard about anyways. And, excuse me, y'all can always feel free to add to the list or whatever. But like, the first thing is, I keep hearing this thing since I've been chatting online where people talk about coons and roadkill and people actually hitting animals and not wanting the animals to go to waste. So they pick up the animal and they take it home and prepare it. Negative. I have never in my life seen anybody hit a raccoon, a possum, a squirrel, or a rabbit, or anything, and actually get out of their car and pick it up and put it in their car. It's more or less like, and keep going. But I don't know. Maybe they do that somewhere, or maybe they used to do that. I don't know, it's weird to me. And I would never do it. It just seems so wrong. I know it's probably unhealthy too. But I've never seen anybody do that. But we do have raccoons and possums and all that stuff around here. But we keep our distance from those things. We don't want them in our houses and whatnot. Another thing is like, whenever you see people talking about people on TV or whatever that are like from the country, they always like have them dressed in overalls and a straw hat and chewing on a piece of straw, spitting tobacco. I do not own any overalls. I don't. Now I got me a sexy pair of suspenders, but overalls, no. They on TV, I know they always show country people running barefoot through like fields and like everywhere they go at, they're barefoot and they got dirty feet and stuff like that. No. It's about the same way here that it is in the city, I imagine. You don't go in the store barefoot. It's kind of nasty. You come back with something probably on your toes, probably. Now, you'll probably see some little kids running outside with no shoes on, but that's kids, you know what I'm saying? But grown folk, no. Not unless you're on the beach, which I do live near the beach. I'm so lucky. Another thing that I heard a while back is this thing called cow tipping. And I'm sure some of you probably heard of that, but I'll tell you what it is. I guess cows they sleep standing up. I don't know about cows because, like, I don't live on a farm or anything like that. But okay, the cows sleep standing up, and at night, people go out and actually push the cows over on their side for amusement. I don't know about all that. I've heard of it. I've heard that some people have done it, and I'm sure it's probably illegal because I'm sure you're doing some damage to the cows. I mean, because if they sleeping standing up or whatever, I'm sure they can't get up off the ground, you know, a proper way. But they over here and like they just knock the cow over on the side, and I don't know. It sounds kind of stupid to me, but I mean, country people can be stupid and city people can be stupid. I guess if there was like a cow in the city or whatever, and somebody wanted to tip it over, they would. Because people are people. Even though you probably won't see any cows. I don't even see any cows around here. Well, I do see horses. And I have heard a story about a horse actually running beside someone's car and like trying to stick his head in the car. But I don't know. I don't see that many horses around here. You know, I'm sure people, they have no. And another thing is like country slang. I know it's terrible. And for a fact, I know it's just like so horrible. Some of y'all probably can't understand a word I'm saying. I'm trying my best to put it out there and, you know, nice and clear, but hey, what can I do? I'm from the country. And it's like, even in the towns around you, everything changes. Like, if I go across the bridge, I can't understand a word those people are saying over there. Like, really. They say some stuff that I don't even know. I don't know what they're talking about over there. So I just smile and nod. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know. Half the time, I don't know what my own daddy is saying. Because, like, he's from a couple towns over. And I have to listen real hard to pay attention. Because I don't know what he's talking about half the time. You know? And another thing is, dare I say, moonshine, corn liquor, stump hole, white lightning, whatever they want to call it or whatever. That is the truth. In the country, there are some bootleggers, you know, and I'll tell you like this, people, I notice a lot of the older people making excuses for them having the moonshine in their houses. They'll say that it's medicine, you know. And I guess it could be, but when you run out of moonshine kind of quickly, I don't know if you're using it for medical purposes or not. I mean, yeah, you could put some honey in it, or sugar, or whatever else you want, but it's still going to be moonshine. You can dip it in apples, dip apples in it, or whatever, it's still going to be moonshine. And it's still going to get you drunk, you know. And yeah, I've had some. It does burn quite a bit going down, and it just like it trips me out when I see people walking around and it's always in a glass jar, you know. It's always in a glass jar, and they're walking around and they have these glass jars, and it's illegal. It's illegal, so like you can't just be like flashing it or whatever, and so they'll have it like tucked in the trunk and stuff like that. Oh, but it's crazy. It's crazy. But I've actually seen, I cannot believe this, I actually saw some moonshine in one of the corner stores. I mean, they like selling it off the shelf. It's like, I saw this little tub bucket full of ice and water and bottles of bootlegger. And it is what it's called, bootlegger. And I was looking at it, I was like, this is not regular alcohol. I could tell it's just so clear. It looks just like water. It looks cleaner than water. I mean, it looks like it would be like the healthiest thing on the planet. That's how good it looks. It looks like it would be a nice, cool, refreshing drink. but it's not. It's not. It's not at all. And, you know, I don't recommend, if you haven't, if you don't drink or whatever, you're not, a regular drink. I don't recommend you, like, going out, getting some moonshine and, like, chugging it down or whatever with the boys. And another thing I've seen for myself in the country, okay, this is really bad. But some people around here have a different idea about what lawn furniture is. Yeah. Nobody wants to go to your house and, like, sit on an old commode or, like, toilet in your yard that you, like, put out there. Like, you took it out of your house or whatever and just, like, sat it out in the yard. I mean, I saw that. It's just, like, toilet just sitting in the yard. Not a porta potty. A toilet. Just sitting in the yard. In the front yard, no less. And it's just decorating the front yard. I don't know. Maybe they'll grow flowers out of it. I don't know. People are weird. I don't know. It's crazy. And another thing I noticed in the country, which I found out that our town has kind of been cracking down on this, but people in the country have so many cars. They'll have like 5 cars in their yard, but they don't have a ride to work because none of the cars run. All of the cars are like dead. It's like they'll go get a car, and then when that car dies, instead of fixing the car, they go get another car. And then just like stack them up in a row, and then their yard looks like a used car lot. And it's crazy. And then I guess people will come and like buy parts from them. I don't know. I figure that's the only thing they're doing. I mean, because like the cars are just sitting there. The tires will be rotten and stuff. It's crazy to me. They'll have like this big old yard with all this space, and then they have cars all over the place and toilets. I don't know. It's just I don't know. But yeah, there are some things I know that go on in the country that it's so true. I mean, people come on and they try to joke with me and like laugh. It's like, oh, y'all do this in the country and y'all have people in the country and got no sense and blah blah blah. Like, some of the things they say about country folk are true, but most are not, because I declare for goodness, I don't sit on the porch like in a rocking chair, like spin tobacco in like this little spit can like in Western movies or whatever. I don't do that. And I don't know. I don't run around with my hair sticking all up on top of my head, like braids and stuff like Pippi Longstockings all up on the sides and everything. And yeah, I wear sundresses. Yeah, we get down with sundresses around here. I know, at least I do. I wear what I want to wear anyway, so I don't care. But yeah, and I have been told on occasion that I look like some girl off a Little House on the Prairie or whatever, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, to each his own. I know that sometimes the way I dress, I could not get away with it in the city, but guess what? I'm not in the city. I'm in the country, and I can do whatever I want to. But and there's another thing I heard. I know I was listening to a guy on YouTube a few minutes ago talking about the women in the city and how if you talk to them, if you try to talk to them in the street, they will not respond to you, or like they don't have any like hospitality or whatnot. You know, like they're kind of rude, or dare I say, I don't want to say what he said, but you know what I mean. But people say, oh, I want me a country girl because they're like so much sweeter than city girls. I'm gonna tell you right now, yeah, I can be sweet and everything, but I've seen a lot of women out here who are like mean, man. They are mean. They can be just as mean, if not meaner, than somebody in the city. They will snap you up like with the quickness and not care. Like, I've seen it myself. And a lot of people, like, I don't know, they think they the junk, and they just, I don't know. There are rude people everywhere, so don't come to the country thinking you're going to get your sweet little instant country girl, because more than likely, you ain't. She going to be just as good. She going to be country hood. She going to be country hood on you. Hit you with a iron skillet or something instead of shooting you. I'm just saying. And yeah, they say country women can cook and whatnot. A lot of them can, but a lot of them can't. You know, it's sad. Fast food is taking over the lives of a lot of people, and you know, it's really sad that people don't know how to make gravy. You know, I'm just saying. Just like, for example, or whatever. Shut up. Anyways, it is though. I mean, people see things when you watch TV and you look at these movies or whatever, or what they and how you see how they portray country folk. It's hilarious, but it's not true. Or either it was true before I was born. I hope not, because that's crazy. Half that stuff is crazy. And I ain't gonna say they don't be hunting, because yes, they do hunt around here, but I think that's pretty normal, like hunting and stuff like that. I don't eat deer meat, though, so Bambi ain't gotta worry about me. I don't want to eat him, his mama, his daddy, none of them. I don't want no raccoon. I don't want no possum. I don't want no snake. I don't want no rabbit. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that crazy stuff. I don't even want, like, the stuff that y'all probably think is going. I don't want no curry goat. I don't want no ostrich eggs and whatever else, like, people be trying to cook up and say it's a delicacy. I don't want it. I do not want it. I don't want your catfish. That stuff is ugly, man. It is ugly. I don't want it. I'm just saying, it's crazy how people see things. It's like a stereotype type of thing. But it's okay, because it's alright to laugh about it and everything, and it's okay if y'all pick on my voice. I don't mind, because I've been picked on enough. Like, whenever I give somebody my number and they're from the city, and I talk to them for the first time on the phone, it's always like a big deal. So, it's okay. It's okay. But anyways, I just wanted to, like, let's talk about that for a little bit, and I'm gonna hush now, because I'm up here like grinning for no reason, and this is getting long, so, and it's probably not even very interesting to you guys. It was just funny to me. But anyways, y'all can always add to the list or whatever, respond or comment, you know what I mean? But so you guys have a good night though. This is Miss Kagome signing off. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the week.